Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Eric. I'm going to be showing you some features in Brickstore that will help you part out and upload your parts to your Bricklink store in a more effective and efficient manner. So stay tuned. Alright, so I think I'm going to start out by just going through the part out and upload process in Bricklink. This piece isn't meant to be a tutorial, it's more for comparison purposes later. So we're going to go through and upload or go through a part out and upload in Bricklink. The set I'm using today is 41900, which is a rainbow dots bracelet set. So it's this one right here if you're unfamiliar. 32 pieces, essentially 33 pieces with some extra parts in it. So we're going to go to part out, and as you can see it's already got the set number in there, the quantity sets. I'm going to go with 14 because that's how many I have currently that I need to part out. Some settings in here that we're going to talk about a little bit later is the default prices. So Bricklink allows you to either set them for the current items for sale average or the last 6 months sale average. At least these are the two most common ones. You can enter your own prices if you wish. It's a little time consuming. Most sellers, from what I know, don't do that. So we're going to go with 6 month sales average, just because that's going to compare it later when I use Brickstore. So a lot of these are going to remain the same. The only two categories here under Consolidate that I ever really use is the new price and new tier pricing, and the older marks versus new remarks. When I'm uploading from Bricklink, I leave the old remarks in, and I'll show you why in just a second here. So we're going to submit for edit, and we've got scroll all the way down here to the bottom. We've got 9 lots, 574 pieces. As you can see, I already have some of these parts in my store, and once I progress to the next screen, it'll show me where those drawers are. From this screen, I can't tell. But I'm going to put in my new drawers for the new lots that I have in these spaces, right? So AB086, and I'm just using these as an example, 88, AB090, and AB092. So now I have all the lots have a drawer assignment, and we'll see that in the next, once I verify the items. And as you can see, the ones that we already had in the store, they've been consolidated into the drawer that was there previously, and then the new lots have their new drawers. So that's the traditional way to part out and upload to Bricklink. Seems pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm just backing out of that so I don't accidentally hit enter and enter those into my store. So now we're going to bring up Brickstore, and we're going to use a new document, and we're going to add a set or add an item. So item type set, there's a range of stuff here, but we're going to do a set. We're going to do 41900, which is the rainbow set. We're going to click on it. We're going to bump this up to 14 and new add. Alright, so as you can see, it added the set in here, 14 quantity. So what I want to do is I want to part this out. So right click, parting out, and it's asking me if they want to part that into the document, replacing the item that I've got here, or if I want them to part it out into a whole new document. I'm just going to part it out into this document, and that takes away the set and replaces it with all the items. So as you can see, you've got green check marks. These are the set pieces that are included in the set, and then these ones with the pluses are the extra pieces. So because I had 14 sets in here, I'm going to have 14 extra round 1 by 1/4 with rainbows, as opposed to the 56 that come in the set, like the part count. So 33 parts per set are going to include all these check marks right here. The pluses are the extra parts, you know, the small ones that they always add an extra one or so. So we're going to actually consolidate all of these into their own, into a lot. So we're going to Control All, right click, consolidate items. And it's going to ask me if I want to do that for each one. Yes, I do. So now we've got it condensed to 9 lots like we did in Bricklink. This one still shows a plus. I don't know why it does, but it does. So we're going to right click on this one and change the status to include. All right, so it says we've got 9 errors, and that's because of the prices right here. So I can go through here and Control All and add prices from Bricklink. That's this little symbol right here. And it's going to ask me if I want to do last 6 months sales average, or I can change that to current inventory. For sake of comparison, we're going to do last 6 months sales. So hit OK. Now, the great thing about Brickstore is that we can adjust the pricing in here. So we can click on the adjust price here. We can either adjust it by percentage, or we can adjust it by dollar amount. So if I want to do it by percentage, I'll click on the percentage here and put in 10%. Hit OK, and as you can see, all the prices increased by 10%. Now, if I wanted to increase the price of everything by $1 or 50 cents, we click on this one, say 50 cents. We want to increase every part in our store by 50%, or 50 cents. Hit OK, and it increases the price by 50 cents. So I'm going to go back here and increase by percentage 10%, and there we go. All right, so now these are essentially ready to upload. Control all these. We can export to mass upload to Bricklink, and that'll put on the clipboard the XML text that we need to upload into Bricklink. However, as you can see, we don't have remarks here. So if we don't have remarks here and we upload that, so let's just do that real quick. So it's going to take me here. We're going to Control V to put the text in there. New prices, old remarks. So it's going to pull the drawer numbers for all the lots that I currently have in the store and put them in there. So as we verify file, we can see that. However, it doesn't give us the option to put new drawer names for the new lots. So let's exit out of that, get back over to Brickstore. So I can go through here and put the remarks in here. Now I can jump back and forth between Bricklink to find the remarks for the lots that I currently have in my store. However, there's a simpler way, and that's by using Brick Freedom. So if we Control All, File, save this as a BSX file. So we're going to put this in downloads just to make it easy to find. And this is 41900. Save. All right, now we go over to Brick Freedom, and we go to the menu, go to Brickstock Merge. So we're going to pull up the file here, downloads 41900. Open that. We're going to upload it. It's going to process it, and then it's going to give us a file that we can download. Okay, download merged file. It's going to go into the download file, and then we're going to come over here and open. And this is the file that Brick Freedom just gave us. So we're going to open that up, and as you can see, the remarks, it pulled in the drawer numbers. Now, it also, if you notice, pulled in the prices that were currently in the store. So we've got 11 cents here, 12 cents here. Aqua, 9 cents for the aqua, and 7 cents here. So this pulls in all the current prices plus pulls in the drawer numbers. Now it would have been more apparent if we had done this before we adjusted the prices. So now I've got remarks in the drawers for the old lots, and I have blank spaces for the new lots. So if I upload this file, it'll look exactly the same as it would have if I would have done it without the remarks. However, now I can add these remarks in here, and AB086, AB088, AB090, AB092. Now let's say 126 of these yellow quarters, and that doesn't fill that drawer anymore, or it overfills that drawer. So I'm going to put those in a new drawer, and let's just say AB 100. All right, so now I've got all these new drawer numbers in there, right? So if I Control All, go to File, Export, Mass Upload, and I put these in here again. Now, as I mentioned, I only mess with the new price, so this new price is going to show those from that Brickstock file, or Brickstore file. So it's going to have the old prices because we didn't update them, and it's going to have all these drawer numbers, right? So the new pricing is going to show the pricing that is in this text file, and the old remarks are going to be all the old drawer numbers, and then the new drawer numbers that are the drawer numbers for the new lots. So remember that we changed that one old drawer. If I leave this old remarks, that drawer number, it was this one right here, right? The yellow quarters, it didn't change that one because it reverted to the old drawer number. However, it left all the new drawer numbers for the new lots in here, right? So if I go back and I click New Remarks and Verify File, it's going to have that new drawer number, AB100, and it's going to have all the new numbers here, and it's going to have the old numbers for the old lots. Now, had I just, in Brick Freedom, had I just taken this and put new drawer numbers in those ones that I don't have, so that one and this one, AB088 and AB090, AB092. Now, had I just uploaded this file and did old numbers or old remarks, it would still pull in the old remarks from the old lots. However, if I wanted to change this one, and I go AB100, now if I do this as is, so let's export, mass upload, get rid of these two. I want to show you something. So we're going to Control V, so this is the new one. So new pricing, old remarks, verify file. So it's going to show all the new lots with their new drawer assignments, and it's going to have the old drawers with the old drawer assignments, including AA203, which we had changed to AB100. Now if I go back and I put in new remarks and I verify file, it's going to put the new drawer numbers for the new lots. It's going to put the new drawer number for that old lot that we changed. However, as you can see, it deleted all the drawer numbers for the old lots that we left blank. So when you're using Brickstore and you're importing, it's important to have something in that remarks column when you upload it, or you may lose information. So you may wonder, or you may be asking yourself, why would I do it this way instead of just doing it through Bricklink? Well, there are advantages. I mentioned one already. We can adjust the price by a percentage and not be limited to just the 6-month sale average or the current inventory. Another thing is we can save this, and if we're doing a huge upload, it's not a big deal if we're doing 9 lots, but if we're doing 100 lots or 150 lots, it makes it easier so we can do bits and chunks of it at a time, as opposed to having to do a whole upload at one time using Bricklink. I found this particularly useful when I was uploading the 1500 lot set, or 1500 part set from Walmart, the what was it, 11717. So add that. So we've got this set right now. Actually, I'm going to put this in a different cut, file, new, paste. All right, so if I even part all these out into this set, so I've got all of these, right? And you know, if I take this over into Brick Freedom and I pull all the lot numbers over, or all the drawer numbers over, you know, it's still going to be quite a bit. I mean, right now it's going to have basically a drawer for every part because I've parted these out before, but if it was a new part out, I would get all these drawer numbers, or I'd get a lot of these drawer numbers, but not all of them, right? But I don't want to part out the whole set in one sitting. I can take, the bags are divided by light colors, right? Blacks, grays, and whites, I think, were in one, or blacks and grays, and then blues, light blues. So I can take those specific colors. So I can take the blues and I can cut these out and then put them in a new folder or a new file, and then go back and get the light blues and cut and paste. And I can continue to do that. So I open up the blue bag, right, and it's got all these blue parts. And then I can focus just on that bag and do the part out for that specific bag on a Monday, and then the next day I do the red bag, and etc., etc. So it makes it easy, and I can save these files, and as I adjust them and as I put new prices in them, or I put the remarks in there, I can save it and come back to it later, as opposed to having to do it all in one sitting on Bricklink. All right, so another thing that you could use this for is, let's say you have similar sets. You have box 11717, and then you go out and buy 11011, which is another 1500 part creative set. Or you get the littler sets, right? But they're still divided by color. So you can add all those sets together and then consolidate them all and do all the blue bags from all the sets, or all the red bags from all the sets, and you can prioritize your list so that you can do all reds or all blues or all oranges or whatever. So what I'm going to use it for is, I just ended up buying a bunch of these dot bracelets. So 41901, Lucky Animal, and I ended up getting 15 of those. 02, Sparkly Unicorn, I ended up getting 18 of those. Cosmic Wonder, I got 19 of those. Picture holders, I got 4 of those lovebirds, and I ended up getting 10 of those. All right, so as you can see, I've got all these in here. So I can part out each one of these in Brickstore. All right, so as you can see, after I've parted all those out, I've got 171 lots. Now we control all these and consolidate all the items. Yes to all, and now I'm down to 86 lots. And again, this rainbow did what there we go. All right, so as you can see, I've got all these lots here, right? So I've condensed them all, so now I can take all the bits and pieces for all 6 of these sets, all 4 to 19 copies of them, and I can part them all out and deal with them all at one time. I can sort them by color. So if I wanted, I could do all the blacks first and then come back and do the bright colors the next day, or however I wanted to attack that. All these whites, I can do it that way. Or let's say I want to organize these parts and I want to put all my quarter tiles in a tackle box. So I can sort by description, get all these tile round 1 by 1 quarters, and I can just go down the list and add the tackle box number or whatever, and put all these in the same bin, or in the same area if I wanted to put them in the same area, or if I wanted to put the printed tiles together or whatever. So there's a lot of flexibility in sorting these out and playing with it and then saving before uploading. That's another benefit. Hopefully this was beneficial to y'all. I'd really be interested in to see and hear about y'all's workflows. I'm still kind of messing with mine, trying to decide how I really want to part out sets. If you have any comments, questions, I'd really love to hear them. And that's all I got for you. Until next time, thanks guys.